Hello everybody and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. In today's video, I wanted to do a Itto vs Hu Tao DPS showcase just to experiment and see whether Hu Tao is actually still on top or if Itto maybe has taken the DPS crown. Obviously I know like Zhao can outdamage Hu Tao in a certain situation, but these are who I would consider two good characters. Zhao you don't have much control over when you're moving around and plunging up and down. You don't have much control over his movements. She plays differently. It's almost not comparable. Before we do get into this video, guys, please make sure to subscribe. It really helps me a lot. Right now we're at 180 subscribers, so if you want to help us out on our way to 190, then yeah, you can help out. So right away, Itto's doing 36k with a 68k, and just overall his damage is quite high, with an 80k for his E skill. You typically will be able to pop one of those every single time. So now for Hu Tao's team, the one thing Hu Tao's team does have a lot of headway in is the built characters. Goro is not built at all in terms of other than constellations. My Goro is C5. I'll go over this all at the end of the video, but I do think that Hu Tao in ease of team build, this is quite a big thing. Okay, with the setup done, Hu Tao's hitting for 30, 60. Yeah. So she's hitting for 67,000 with the full setup and 30,000 when she doesn't crit. So, with that, I would also like to point out, Hu Tao doesn't use her burst. It is her E skill. This is a tremendous, win for Hu Tao. Being able to not have to rely on your energy being high all the time will help out Hu Tao quite a lot. Now my Itto has 0% energy recharge. Well, my Hu Tao has 123% energy recharge. Itto, with a little bit more energy recharge, would be able to consistently have his ult up, but not when I have these kinds of builds. I also haven't had that much time to farm for Itto, considering I've only had a couple weeks to farm a set, so his set really is not that good at all. This is an awful artifact, but it's what I have to use. The same goes with Hu Tao. She is almost completely built in the same way. She has just a little bit less crit rate. She has a little bit less crit rate because of the natural crit rate that Itto gets. But she has a little bit more crit damage because of the natural crit damage she gets. So it's kind of balancing out. The artifact stats are not that dissimilar, with a 59-52 to a 48 to 45. So a little bit of discrepancy there. However, the real discrepancy is the fact that Itto does not even have Goro built for him. My Goro is quite a low level Goro. My Goro has a level 4 talent. I can't do anything to control this. I've been trying to do this for a while. The reason why I'm choosing to do this video now with my characters being so poorly built is mainly because Itto would completely be, no one would have to ask this question. No one would need to know the answer to this question. But even still, with Goro and Bennett being not that well off in terms of how well they look. And also, my Bennett is C0. So if you're thinking, oh, well, why isn't he using Bennett with Hu Tao? It's because of that. My Bennett C0, don't have constellations for him. So basically, Sucrose is the Goro of this team, and Xingqiu is the Bennett of this team. That's basically how I see this. Because Bennett is a built character who's not that bad. Mainly built because of his base attack and his talent levels being decently leveled. Also, I did not show Itto with the burst for Goro active, so let me do this. Alright, here we go. And with the burst active, he's doing 37,000. I've seen him do 38,000 with an 86,000 hit. Wow, Itto. Yeah. Given the fact that Itto's team is not fully built, and Goro is only C5, it is obvious to me that even if I did build Sucrose, because Sucrose is a very high factor in what Hu Tao is able to do. Even if I was able to build Sucrose to have insane amounts of elemental mastery compared to what she has now, it still would not be that good compared to what Itto is doing here. Because Itto is doing the same amount of damage that Hu Tao's doing. Goro, not built. Bennett is somewhat built. He needs a little bit more levels. Itto's team seems to just show how strong he is. Itto really is one of the strongest DPSs in the game. And with an unbuilt Goro. So if you were wondering whether to summon on Itto's banner, and you were like, well, I don't know, maybe I want to save up for the Hu Tao rerun or a Ganyu rerun. Itto seems to be the strongest DPS in the game. He just has a little bit of an issue with his energy recharge, which that's easily fixable. Just have a little bit of energy recharge on your pieces. I just have not been able to farm for pieces because I have so many. I just pulled Bennett after a year of playing, so I have so many characters I need to raise, including Goro and Bennett, and Xingqiu and Sucrose. Like all these characters I need to raise, and I just can't. I can't do it all, and yeah. I guess final run through, I'll just show you the stats. Also, I'm not sure how many stacks Itto had, but even without the full stacks, Itto seems pretty good. So yeah, this is about all the stats. I don't really, there's nothing to say. That's it. Those are the stats of the characters. So to answer the question of who's better, Hu Tao or Itto, Itto's better if you're looking at the raw damage. But Hu Tao can react with the characters Itto cannot. I discovered this when I was doing my Itto vs Spiral Abyss video. He cannot react with the Abyss Lectors and the Abyss Mages that well. Itto will get crushed, and he will take up so much time, you're not going to be able to 3-star it. Unless your character for the next team is that good, then yeah, you can 3-star it. But no. In terms of floor 12, though, Itto will crush it because he's going to do so much damage. Also, another thing, Hu Tao uses stamina. Itto does not. I have found that Hu Tao using stamina when she charge attacks is such a pain in Spiral Abyss. Because you are running around trying to get all the little small characters that they placed so you can one-shot them with your charge attack and run around and one-shot them again. You use up so much stamina, and it actually takes up time. I also didn't go over this. Itto has a bigger AoE. You could clump enemies together and Itto will just hit every single one of them. So whereas Hu Tao, you have to line them up, Itto, you clump them together, and he's doing like 60k to each and every single one of them. It gets pretty insane. I think I cleared part of, I don't know, it was either floor 11 or floor 12. I cleared part of floor 12 or 11 in just like a couple, like 15 seconds, I think, with Itto, because I grouped them together and it was just immediate death. So, and that was when I didn't use Bennett. So that was just Goro buffing Itto. Itto's better, in my opinion, but if you're more into breaking the shields of like Abyss Lectors and things, then you want to go for Hu Tao. Obviously, I like both of these characters. I mean, I like characters, and I invest in my characters that I like. Like, I will invest in a character if I like them, and I will prove to you that they are good. Except Ball. I mean, she's good, but underwhelming. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Found it informative. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.